Hey guys, welcome back to the Phoenix Podcast. I'm Brandon McDevitt.
I'm Tiffany Piper.
And I'm Savannah Gouch. Today we're going to be saying what we miss and what we don't miss from before quarantine happened to now when quarantine is continuing on and we're entering into phase 3.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
All right, Savannah, what do you miss? What do you don't miss? Give us a rundown.
All right, so as much as we all know, I do not miss going to school. I do miss seeing my friends and being able to go places with them.
Right.
So before all this happened, literally a week before we got on lockdown and stuck in our houses, I had just finished my volunteer assessment rundown training.
Ignite.
The whole thing
Okay.
at a library
That's what my church
in our
calls
county.
it.
Yeah.
Ignite. When you're just training, they call it
Yeah.
Ignite.
Oh, well, yeah. So I just finished that, and before my shift, I would walk to this place called Scoops. It's an ice cream place, and phenomenal ice cream. Phenomenal. Now it's just some Hershey's. They buy it by the tub,
Alright,
they mail
you
it to
guys-
them, but it's good.
If you live in a small town or in one of those cute little historic small towns, it's that historic downtown area. That's where you find that cutesy little ice cream shop that's has way too many colors on there for different walls. That's our Scoops. It's our historical downtown.
Historical downtown
And
monument.
it's amazing. It's been there for years.
Yeah, and I mean, I had only gone to it this year. I was pretty new to it, but everybody talked about it all the time. I don't know, okay, so if there's a Hershey's ice cream place near you, basically they get the ice cream from them and they just sell it at their own place. It's a really easy way for people to open up a little shop and stuff, and they can charge whatever they want and all that. So, there's this one flavor. I know this is really specific, but blueberry cheesecake ice cream. I don't know why. It's just really good. I think I just like the cheesecake chunks, and then there's a little bit of blueberry, and it's So I definitely miss being able to go there.
But luckily we'll be able to go again soon.
Yeah.
Tiffany, what are you missing in quarantine with Corona?
I miss being around everyone in person. It's nice I'm able to see them on video call and stuff, but there's a different type of it's a lot different to actually be in the same room as them talking to
Right.
because you're not seeing what's just on the screen. They're there and they're human.
Yeah. Definitely a different vibe.
Mhm.
Definitely a different vibe. I know, as kind of thinking about it, we don't know how much we actually be around each other. You know what I mean? How much we would actually miss it. Who knew we would miss so much of people we hate? You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to be annoyed. As much as I hate it.
You miss
I just wanna be
hating
annoyed.
people? Wait, do you miss hating people?
No,
being
I
annoyed,
miss
or
the
Alright,
whole
I
thing,
kinda
being
get what you're
human.
saying.
I miss being human. I miss being normal. That's what I miss. And hate's
I-
Okay,
involved in that, you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
wow.
Savannah, think of it this way.
I can't
Do you
fathom
miss
it.
the one annoying person that you and I both know who I'm talking about? And
I do not miss that person one bit. I feel so free to not constantly be
I love everybody,
agitated.
man.
Brandon, I'm glad that you have I love everyone
miss
vibe.
this humor.
I'm sorry.
I miss this
I'm
humor.
not there with that. See, humor's not bad, but when it was mainly pointed towards me, I don't really find that enjoyable. I'm here to learn, spend time with my friends, and have a good time. I'm not here to be constantly badgered and made fun of. And although sometimes I did think it was funny and played along with it.
Right.
But there's a certain point in everything where it's too much.
I feel.
Perfect. This is perfect.
So I
because
would agree.
you're saying
The person that
nothing.
we are talking about, but won't say his such and such his name, for privacy reasons, he did good during
I will name drop
Alright,
him, no problem.
He was in his car. He would take the line. There's that line that's drawn, and he'd do a backflip over it.
Everyone
and
knows who that is.
fly 3
it's
million miles.
Yeah, like everybody has that person that like really annoys you, like points you out in a crowd, and you're just like, I don't understand why. You know, I think as I've gotten older, I've come to terms with like, okay, whatever, you do you. The best revenge is success, you know? And I'm just going to continue to do what I like, and school's what I like. So I don't care how much you pick at me or constantly make fun of me,
All
and
right.
how much of, you know, a bad day you make my life when I have that bus ride home with you on it for an hour. And although it may be a
Pretty
stab in my
painstaking.
back repeatedly, okay. At the end of the day, I get to go home
Ride
and
the
sleep
bus
in my
home
own
with you
bed,
sometimes.
eat good food, so whatever, you know, part of
Wait,
life.
Man.
Savannah,
Go from
think
missing
about it.
quarantine things
This
to the
upcoming
bullying.
school year, Savannah, think about it. This upcoming school year. You're gonna be in charge. You're gonna be president of so many clubs. You're gonna be after school pretty much the whole week.
Yeah, so I won't have to have
No
any
school bus.
stupid bus rides. I'll get to drive myself by the end of this year.
You
Like,
missed the bus? Like
I
me,
miss
I
the
remember
Kinderton bus.
okay.
Okay, well,
Go.
okay. So in middle school, I missed that bus a lot. But my
Yeah,
sophomore year, and a certain freshman that's coming in who used to ride on my bus, who used to be like my best friend, basically. I haven't seen him in a year. So now that he's gonna be riding my bus,
right.
I'm down. And I do miss the bus, kind of.
Just get him to come to our clubs.
Yeah, I'm
I miss
gonna
the
force
vibes.
him. So
I miss the vibes on the bus, man. There's a certain I wasn't on the bus this year, but the year before that in middle school, there's a certain vibe, and it's just
Yeah.
that good troublemaking vibe, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta say, my taste of the high school bus, I didn't like. Then again, I just didn't like I didn't like being on the same bus as Davy kids.
yeah.
Sorry.
Respect
Oops, sorry.
it.
I didn't like being on. No, but I said I didn't like being on the bus with Davy kids.
Nah, I feel.
If I went back to middle school, I would be up for it. Bus ride, sure, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I miss
I
the
got this.
middle school.
But
Yeah.
Davy kids are annoying, and the other kids that also end up on the bus are annoying too. So I don't want to be on the bus with them.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
just
think that maybe coming out of quarantine kids will be less annoying?
no.
No.
Here's
More
how I
annoying?
see it. You're stuck at home. Like, okay, take my sister for example. When she's at school, she has this like energy about her. You know, like she's with her friends, she does mischief, I don't know, whatever she does.
Right.
She's high energy and stuff like that. She comes home pretty chill, right? Like not
Right.
as high energy sometimes. But now that we're stuck in home, like she's weird at school. I'm using that term very loosely. So now that we're at home and she's stuck at home, she has this weird horse girl energy vibe for a majority of the day because she's not releasing that at school with her
Okay.
friends. So now she's doing it
Horse
with her
girl.
family. Horse girl vibe. Yeah.
Never
like,
heard of that, but all right.
You've never heard of that? That's
I'll
such a
rock with it.
term. Oh, okay. It's like
I understand the horse
The
squirrel
city.
part, but
like galloping
troublemaking?
around, you know, maybe making some animal noises, being a very unique person.
Sounds like an animal.
Yeah. But see, when you're being animal with your friends, it normalizes things apparently. It's
Okay.
socially acceptable in middle
Yeah, like
school.
going on that scavenger hunt, and I pretend to be because technically humans are animals. I said, take a picture of me standing in the woods. I'm an animal. I don't know
Not
if
wrong,
you
not
guys
wrong.
walked by when I did that.
We're not plants, so what are we? Do you have
not
the male
plants.
and
We're not
female
plants.
reproductive system? I don't think so. I wish I
That is going to be
photosynthesized, but I don't.
the title of this episode. We're not plants! Exclamation point. Oh my
Do
god.
you have both female and male genitalia? I don't think
Okay.
so.
This went from what a trip this
That's what
episode
plants
has been.
have. I mean,
We went all around. We're going woo. All right, we're about to hit a 10. Any quick thought? Like one
So
last
I
thing.
gotta say, I miss hanging out more often. Like,
Exactly.
I gotta say now, with as Savannah's mentioned, we're moving into phase 3. We're able to we're able to do small outings here and there, and some of us are doing an outing with our friend group for the first time in like 3-4 months, or at least it seems like it's been 3-4 months.
Yeah.
It's nice, and it's like a big breath of fresh air, but it's still it's not normal. We're not back at the normal pace
Yeah,
that we are used to.
For sure. I think
That's
that
pretty weird.
I never thought I would, be like, oh yeah, I
Mhm.
miss going to school. Like that's so weird. Like I like school in general, but I like it because of certain factors. And now that I can't hang out with like my friends, like I felt like I was constantly talking to people.
Yeah.
And that was really fun. Like I didn't take that for granted at the time. And now I'm like, wow, like every FaceTime call that I do, or every time I'm talking to you guys, or every time I'm playing video games with someone and, having a conversation, that's like
Right.
priceless. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I used to go to school every day, sit down with people that I like and talk to them. And even though they're people I didn't like, the like good outweighed the bad.
Right.
So it's really sad to be like, yeah, I don't hang out with them anymore because I can't. And I'm trying to get back into hanging out with people under moderation, like not a group of like 50 people, but like 4 people, small intimate
Two's too much.
gathering. I'm down.
Two's too much.
Yeah.
Well,
And I gotta say, it's really nice being a teenager again, though. Like, quarantine's kind of held that back in a way, because I know, especially for me, as the child I've always been, if I was gonna be crazy or silly, I was gonna be like that with my friends, not at home.
Right. Yeah.
When I'm at home, I'm back to my really quiet, rather stick to my room, or if I'm outside with a book or something, kind of just keeping to myself. Like I still talk to my family and stuff, but I tend to keep to myself for most.
If I did not have this podcast, I would drive myself crazy. I'm telling you, like being able to like sit down and talk to people from my school that understand what's happening and going on, because I don't think that our parents can understand it, and my siblings want nothing to do with me unless I'm gonna play Minecraft with them, and I'm just not into it right now. Not my vibe, So I think it's a crazy world that we're living in right now and what's happening. And I thank God we have the technology to deal with this. I can communicate with people. It's not like I plan to see you at school and we'll discuss things then. It's like, bro, I'm freaking out. Help me out. This character just died in this book. I'm freaking out. So.
If you made it to the end of the episode, welcome to the private club. Congratulations. We love the support. What did you miss in quarantine? Put it down in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And make sure you like the bell for notification. Not like the bell. Hit the bell for notifications. It's the Phoenix Podcast. See you in the next one.
Bye.